So now we need to receive and unpack the JSON data, and we are over here. We are on load state function. So we're here. We've gotten to this point, which means that the data has come back. So now we need to receive it. So you're going to enter this in, and why is there an error here? Missing semicolon right there. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Oh, okay. So right here. Okay. So, be sure you have a semicolon here at the end of the function definition, or else you get those yellow lines of death. And yeah, so if we get to here, that means the data has come back healthily from this PHP file. And so the data comes back in the XML objects dot response text. So this is the JSON data coming from the cookie load state.php. We need to unencode it. We need to decode it so that the JavaScript file can have access to it. And it's easy because we could just say json.parse, right, and put the JSON data inside of the parentheses as an argument. So now after running this, the data is readable by JavaScript, and we're saving it in this myObject variable. Okay, so this myObject variable is another object that has a list of instance variables, and the instance variables that it has are cookie, CPS, cursor, grandma, farm, right? All of these pieces of data, right? And so why does it have those load state? Okay, why? Because that's the way the data was sent, right? So we have myObject.cookies, myObject.cps, myObject.cursor, and so on, right? It was encoded using JSON, sent over to here. We received it, decoded it, and now it's in this myObject variable. So to access the cookies, you say myObject.cookies. Okay. When you encode it using JSON, it encodes it as a string. So this is no longer the number 32, it's the word 32. So you need to put number around it so that we can turn it into a number again. And then numCookies is equal to 32 from the database. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and do that for all of the variables that our program uses. So we're going to do CPS is equal to number myObject.cps, and we're going to do it for cursor, we're going to do it for grandma, we're going to do it for factory, we're going to do it for all of those, right? And that's what I want you to do right now. And so when you finish doing that, what's going to happen is when you first load your cookie clicker program, it's going to run load state, and it's going to initialize these guys from 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, like they're initialized here and here, to the values that are in the database, right? And so yeah, numCookies is going to be 32, CPS is going to be whatever that is from the database, and all the buildings owned are going to be coming from the database. So it's going to be like you're continuing where you left off, right? The last time you saved the program.